Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Christopher Bell's Dewalt Charlotte Roval win from 2022. As always, take a quick look at the box. Once again, you have the generic 2022 box with the crappy sleeve. Lionel Racing, race winner, next gen 2022 season, Cup Series, all that good stuff, whatever. They made a total of 552 of these things. Got your typical copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Now let's get down to the car itself. And man, is this a cool race to win right here. This is the kind of race to win that I had no interest in. Like when he won the race, I was like, oh, Christopher Bell won, okay. And like, didn't pre-order it, didn't do anything. Saw the render, was like, huh, that's got a good amount of confetti on it. But again, didn't really think much of it. But then when this diecast came out, I was like, oh, I definitely need that. I mean, just look at this thing. They didn't take any confetti off this thing. It's covering the logos. You can't even read the logos. Like I said, Dewalt didn't even make them take anything off. There's a sponsor something right there. They didn't even there's nothing missing. All the confetti is on this car. Something about the confetti mixed with the, paint scheme, mixed with the chrome number, mixed with the pink window net, everything. This car just really spoke to me when it came out and I just had to get it. So I thought what better day to take a look at it than the day of the Charlotte Roval race this year. But anyways, let's do a quick 360. Said every inch of this car is just coated in confetti, to the splitter, to the inside the grill piece, on the side skirts, in the wheels, in the rims, everything. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. As you can see, it would say Dewalt there. There is something else down there that I have no idea what it is. So sorry to that sponsor. But anyways, you got Toyota Camry, number 20 in Joe Gibbs Racing. Down the side, you have Dewalt. You got Yahoo back there. Down here, you got Siemens, Mobile One, DN Solutions, Mac Tools, Ream Sports Clips, Stratasys, Sherman-Williams, and Lincoln Welders. Got, I don't think, anything on the C post. On the B post, you have Toyota. You got JD Gibbs and Interstate Batteries. On the back, you have Toyota Camry, TRD, DeWalt, and a number 20. On the deck lid, you have another sponsor that I cannot read that would be there. That's coated in confetti. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. If it wants to open, which it of course does not. There we go. There you got Wix filters, Mobile One, Toyota, and DeWalt under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid still. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. But now for the part everyone's waiting for, that is the damage, which this does have some good damage to it too. Said, obviously the biggest selling point of this car is the absolute insane amount of confetti. Said, red, white, and blue confetti coated from head to toe on this thing. You can see on the front, there's a few little marks and stuff. That looks like maybe some drink splatter or something, but maybe some dirt and some mud too. See right there, his right front fender is a little beat up. A few little marks and such. Worth pointing out, they have actually darkened the gunmetal rim color. Don't know how that's coming across on camera, but this is the standard rim color. These are not black rims. They've actually made them more closer to the actual kind of darker gunmetal color they are in real life. So kudos to Lionel there. You see, like I said earlier, it does have the chrome number. That's really cool to see. You see down here on the side skirt, there's some tire rubs. Definitely did a little beating and banging with somebody during the race. Looks like he maybe scraped the wall a little bit at some point. The right rear is a little bit scraped off and the lettering is a little bit rubbed off of the tire here. That looks really cool. Still does have the old spoiler, but shortly on this channel we'll start seeing the new spoiler here because all the more recent releases do have the brand new spoiler that Lionel finally put in. You see you got the tow hook down there. You got a few little marks and stuff on the bumper, some more confetti back here. There's even confetti on the back side of the spoiler. I love the amount of confetti on this thing. I'm sure some people don't, but I absolutely do. You see the left rear definitely had some marks. Looks like somebody punted him at some point. Got a few big, huge scrapes there. The lettering's rubbed off of the tire. Wheel well's a little beat up. You see right here another big mark. It's even a little pink for some reason. I wonder whose car that was. but a big scrape on the side skirt through the TRD logo, another half of the donut right there, kind of where the exhaust thing is. Got that chrome. Of course, it's a playoff car, so you have your round of 12. You got your windshield banner and your spoiler back there. And of course, the pink window net being the Roval weekend. That's become kind of a staple of the Roval week in the last couple of years. I hope it continues. It is still continuing this year in 2023, so I hope it just keeps coming. I know some people hate it for some reason, but it's like, it's for a good cause, and I think they're cool. They're different. It's something that stands out in like a few diecasts like this. It's funny that people still don't understand what it is at this point. Like I saw like a comment like yesterday of some random person that was just like, what's with the ugly pink window nets? How do you not understand what the pink stuff in October is by now? Like everyone does it. NFL, every other sport does it. Pink shoes, pink helmets, pink whatever. Like every sport does it, so I don't know why it's people like get so mad about it. Like I think it looks fine. Like who cares? It's something different, it's something cool, and it's for a good cause. I said earlier, the rims actually do have confetti on them. That's really cool. This car is like half glossy, half matte too. That's coming across. That's really cool. The black on the back is like matte. I mean, just look at the confetti on this thing. Just absolutely hilarious how much confetti is on this thing. I said, kudos to Dewalt for not ruining this car and being like, no, take off half the confetti so we can see our logos. Like, so many companies seem to like to do that nowadays that it's just amazing that we finally have a company that said, no, we don't care, cover it. This is the first win for Dewalt in a long time too, isn't it? Because his first couple wins were both with Ream in the Cup Series, and I'm pretty sure Dewalt hasn't won in a while. Somebody tell me that in the comments. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since Dewalt has won a race. But he then followed this up with another win with Dewalt, also at the cutoff race at Martinsville a few weeks later. Both times he was in a must-win situation, he did win and got into the next round and ended up in the Final Four. Where he got to, something happened with a pit stop, if I remember correctly. It was like somebody dropped a jack or loose wheel, or there was something that happened in a late race pit stop that kind of took him out of contention. Because by the end of that race, it was just down to Joey and Ross. Chase Elliott spun himself on the nose of Ross. A lot of people were trying to blame Ross for that. Like, Chase Elliott came down and spun himself, so whatever. Anyways, so just a really cool race to win here. Like, this is just, like, again, a kind of race win that I had no interest in getting at first. And then once I saw it come out, like, once I saw the Plan B photos of, like, the release photos, I was like, oh, wow, I need that immediately. So then immediately did pick it up in Watkins Glen from a certain dealer. Of course, this does come with a few things. Forgot to take a look. Here's your winner sticker. And here is your race-winning stat card. There you can see the car before it was covered in confetti. The Roval trophy does always look cool. There you have your stats if you want to see that. Essentially note that like the inside of the pink windshield or the pink window nets are actually black, so they don't blind the driver. But they do. You can see like the hot pink stitching in the in between them, so it looks kind of funny if you ever actually see one of those. If you want this card as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Based on how this car looks, and I know I'm not the only person that immediately jumped on this car after it came out, so this car is going to get rare for sure. Like I said, they only made like 500 of them too. It's not like it's a high number car, but there's a lot of people that really want like unique, really, eye-catching race versions in their collection, and this is definitely one of them. So if you want this car, I'd definitely pick it up soon. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack,